Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be discussing why warlocks are not good in PvP in Classic WoW. They're just not a good class. In the background I have footage of me leveling my mage, because mages are way better in PvP in Classic WoW, much better than warlocks, so I'm over here AoEing these murlocs to level my mage for PvP, not my warlock. This channel has probably about 15 videos talking about a bunch of stuff for Warlock PvP, but I've realized that Warlock is just not a good PvP class in Classic WoW, so here I am leveling my mage. Unfortunately, there's a few other mages here also AoEing these murlocs, so I may not get some really good pulls, but nonetheless, I'm over here leveling. But let's talk about why Warlock is not good in PvP in Classic WoW. And the reason is because people don't play Warlock properly. Of course, you may imagine that I've been kind of trolling here. Warlocks are awesome in PvP. But I think Warlock, out of any class that you see in PvP in Classic WoW, Warlock might be on the hierarchy in the very tippity top of the list of classes that people do not play well as a rule, and in like team fights you're literally griefing people more than you're helping in many circumstances. And let's talk about why. The thing that I have found that annoys me beyond belief is warlocks in PvP thinking that their dots are helping anyone. They're just not. This is a bit of a rant about warlocks tab dotting in PvP. As you can imagine, I'm ranking right now on my warlock, so I've been doing a lot of Voltaic Valley, a little bit of Arathi Basin and Warsong as well, because I want to get exalted with them for the tabard. But as far as honor is concerned, AV is the way to go. And I've seen a lot of warlocks in Voltaic Valley, and it annoys me beyond belief when these warlocks are just tab dotting just the entire enemy team. Especially, I mean, it's not so bad in like big, like 20v20 if you're trying to get a graveyard or something, right? But in these like small scale skirmishes, like 2v2s, 3v2s, 3v3s, 2v1s, that kind of deal, it is so annoying when I'm trying to CC a target, because I'm playing Destruction currently, and I more often than not have a Succubus out, and I'm trying to, if I'm 2v1ing, I'm going to try to seduce one target and burst the other target down, right? These Warlocks are just tab, Curse of Agony, Corruption, everybody. You know, you're not helping. You're just not. Do you think that even worse than Corruption is Curse of Agony, because one, it lasts longer, and two, it starts off very weak and it like ramps up. That's how the curse works. But it starts off doing like 70 or 80 damage per tick. At least Corruption is doing like 150 or something, and you can get Nightfall procs off of it if you're playing a spec with Nightfall. But your Curse of Agony, all you're doing is preventing them from being sheeped or seduced or anything for 30 seconds. It's not doing any meaningful damage. Not only does Curse of Agony not do meaningful damage, you have such better curses. Like, if any person with a mana bar, pretty much, Curse of Tongues, use Curse of Tongues. Have you ever been playing a caster and got Curse of Tongues? I don't know if that's the right Curse of Tongues, but it is very annoying having Curse of Tongues on you for any caster, even one that like primarily uses instant cast spells. 50% cast speed reduction is just brutal, and has the added benefit of not breaking CC. Use Curse of Tongues if you're a warlock. You're fighting somebody with a mana bar. Pretty much Curse of Tongues is what you're going to want to use. Not Curse of Agony. Especially in like if you're PvPing alongside someone. Anybody that has any hard CC, don't put your dots on them. It's not helping. There are some circumstances where throw some dots up, but as a rule, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Cast something else. Fighting a caster, put Curse of Tongues up. Fighting a melee, if you're playing like Affliction, use Curse of Exhaustion. Don't use Curse of Agony. There's a time and a place for it, maybe, yes. I'll admit, I've used it. But as a rule, you're just breaking CC when you're tab, Corruption, Curse of Agony, 5 different people, thinking that you're helping. All you're doing is making them immune to CC. And it's not just like hard CC like Succubus Seduction and Polymorph, but even like short form CC, like if you're PvPing with a rogue and they gouge for a few seconds, if they're dotted up, it's gonna break. It's gonna break. Or even like a Fear can break on damage, like a Warrior Intimidating Shout or something like that. It's just, I'm so sick of all these Warlocks thinking that they're contributing to a skirmish by just tab dotting. I'm going to tab dot. I'm going to pad the meters, these PvP meters. I'm going to get all my dots up. No. You should be casting Shadow Bolt, Fear, something else. Stop. This is my rant to all Warlocks in PvP. As an Affliction Warlock, it's kind of hard to not dot because like your whole playstyle is with dots because you have like Siphon Life and stuff. But like in a team fight, if I'm playing Affliction alongside like a rogue or a mage or something, just don't dot. Just cast something else. Cast Shadow Bolt. Cast Searing Pain. As a Conflag Warlock, you can cast Immolate because you can remove the dot with Conflag. But this is my rant to Warlocks in Battlegrounds. Stop dotting. You're not helping. This goes for Shadow Priests too, but I'm mainly focused on the Warlocks. You're not helping with your tab dot. Just stop. Get some help. Stop. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.